Into palace dawn, a humble light was born. A dream in a small house greeted the morn. With music in his heart and hope in his soul, fate quiet prepared the king of rock and roll. He listened to gospel in chapel halls, to blues and country beyond the walls. Each melody blended into a grand goal, shaping the spirit of rock and roll. A shy young boy with a guitar in hand, he practiced his songs across the land. His voice carried warmth, gentle and whole, awakening echoes of rock and roll. One summer day he entered a studio bright, recording a song with heartfelt delight. The sound was new, alive as a coal, igniting the fire of rock and roll. Soon crowds were dancing wherever he'd play. His rhythm and charm carried hearts away. His movements and style took complete control, defining the image of rock and roll. The records kept spinning from town to town. His fame rose high and would not come down. Each stage he conquered became his goal, a shining kingdom of rock and roll. Screen spread his name afar, turning the singer into a star. Millions watched him while programs unrolled, cheering the monarch of rock and roll. His voice sang of love beneath moonlit skies, of longing and dreams reflected in eyes. Each tender ballad could deeply console a softer side of rock and roll. Then duty called from a distant shore. The army required his service and more. He answered with honor, steady and whole, a faithful servant of rock and roll. His journey grew wide, and there he found love standing by his side. New chapters open, gentle as a scroll, within the story of rock and roll. Returning home, he entered the screen in colorful movies and scenes serene. The cameras follow his radiant role, the golden hero of rock and roll. Though critics debated the paths he'd choose, he continued performing and singing his truths. His talent endured through each changing role, still carrying the banner of rock and roll. Then came a comeback, brilliant and grand, a black leather triumph across the land. audience roared with unstoppable soul, welcoming back rock and roll. Las Vegas nights sparkled with dazzling light. His voice filled the theaters deep into night. The crowd stood amazed as emotion stole the breath of lovers of rock and roll. Still he sang proudly from stage to stage, pouring his spirit through every age. His passion remained his guiding pole, forever devoted to rock and roll. The years move swiftly, both gentle and fast, creating memories destined to last. His songs cross borders from pole to pole, uniting the world through rock and roll. In Memphis one August the music grew still, yet echoes continued beyond every hill. Though silence arrived, it could not patrol the endless kingdom of rock and roll. Today his legacy brightly survives in countless records and inspired lives. His voice still sings where the ages stroll, forever the king of rock and roll. Into Pelo's dawn, a humble light was born. A dream in a small house greeted the morn. With music in his heart and hope in his soul, fate quietly prepared the king of rock and roll. He listened to gospel in chapel halls, to blues and country beyond the walls. Each melody blended into a grand goal, shaping the spirit of rock and roll. A shy young boy with a guitar in hand, he practiced his songs across the land. His voice carried warmth, gentle and whole, awakening echoes of rock and roll. One summer day he entered a studio bright, recording a song with heartfelt delight. The sound was new, alive as a coal, igniting the fire of rock and roll. Soon crowds were dancing wherever he'd play. His rhythm and charm carried hearts away. His movements and style took complete control, defining the image of rock and roll. The records kept spinning from town to town. His fame rose high and would not come down. Each stage he conquered became his goal, a shining kingdom of rock and roll. Television screens spread his name journey grew wide, and there he found love standing by his side. New chapters open, gentle as a scroll, within the story of rock and roll. Returning home, he entered the screen, in colorful movies and scenes serene. The cameras followed his radiant role, the golden hero of rock and roll. Though critics debated the paths he'd choose, he continued performing and singing his truths. His talent endured through each changing role, still carrying the banner of rock and roll. Then came a comeback, brilliant and grand, a black leather triumph across the land. The audience roared with unstoppable soul, welcoming back rock and roll. Las Vegas night sparkled with dazzling light, his voice filled the theaters deep into night. The crowd stood amazed as emotion stole the breath of lovers of rock and roll. Still he sang proudly from stage to stage, pouring his spirit through every age. His passion remained his guiding pole, forever devoted to rock and roll. The years moved swiftly, both gentle and fast, creating memories destined to last. His songs crossed borders from pole to pole, uniting the world through rock and roll. In Memphis one August the music grew still, yet echoes continued beyond every hill. Though silence arrived, it could not patrol the endless kingdom of rock and roll. Today his legacy brightly survives in countless records and inspired lives. His voice still sings where the ages stroll, forever the king of rock and roll. His voice still sings where the ages stroll, forever the king of rock and roll.